In childhood, you are full of excitement and energy. The world seems small, and your eyes are big. As you grow older, everything gets bigger. But in your heart, courage, and feelings, it feels like you're still a child. Only your height has increased. Life in adulthood is filled with chaos, complexity, impossible events, and uncertainties. Your sense of security decreases, but you continue to move forward in life, achieving success. Your efforts are paying off, and you gain various experiences, with good moments in life as well. However, despite the good aspects of life, there's a sadness, restlessness, or emptiness inside you that no happiness can fill. You may feel stuck at a point in life, despite all experiences and progress, reminiscing about the beauty of childhood. As you grow older, people around you pass away one by one, hearts break, and horrifying events occur. You become more aware of the negative aspects and thoughts about the future, making it difficult for you to stay at ease. All these things turn your colorful view of the world into a dark and gray image, surrounding you with problems. As time goes by, you learn how to cope with these events and how to be indifferent. You reach a point where many things no longer affect you. It's not something you've created. It's a state where nothing bothers you, and you feel nothing. It's not indifference or a type of depression. It's something else that we want to share with you in this video from Versa Vista. Please stay with us until the end of this video. Thanks. Every day, you perform your daily tasks to the best of your ability. You work, have leisure time, and strive for success, just like everyone else, but everything seems planned. All the exciting activities from before have become repetitive and old. But why is it like this? I must say that you have transitioned from the beautiful world of childhood into the harsh and real world. You prefer not to be in social situations because new achievements and successes don't give you the same good feeling as before. They only provide a momentary happiness. You now know that everything is fine, and your life is moving forward and growing. However, you have no idea why or where you will end up. First of all, you need to accept that life is not the same as before, and this is an unavoidable reality. When you're small, every event is interesting and new, creating a pleasant feeling in your small brain with any small action. Everything is new for you. But as the years go by, humans become familiar with realities. It's better to say that in adulthood, life takes on a sense of control, and almost everything is within your control. But in childhood, from the moment you wake up until nightfall, you have no idea what interesting events might happen, even if something bad happens to you, as these were your first life experiences. But now that you're older, and you think you have control over new events, and if something bad happens, you think this is your fault because you have experienced a lot, and these destructive thoughts will impact your life because you must learn that you don't have control over everything, and you should only be distressed about things in which you have a role on it. You should know that this feeling is a kind of acceptance of reality. Our brains are designed to first recognize what can be controlled and what cannot, creating a structure of indifference towards what cannot be controlled. From a philosophical perspective, as humans grow older, life becomes more real, and our minds need to calm themselves to cope with difficulties. This mental calming occurs in all areas, making adulthood no longer as colorful and joyful as the past. Another philosophical perspective, called pessimism, suggests that life is entirely suffering, and the way to end suffering is to detach from worldly attachments, leading to indifference. This indifference allows you to be indifferent to the world's stresses and focus on your goals and desires. The 20th century philosopher Émile Cioran says that to prevent the fear of being surprised by the worst, he tried to be a step ahead in every situation, predicting it. However, this led him to stress and misfortune, even before anything happened in his life. So, refrain from predicting and guessing the future before looking back at life and spending all your time anticipating what lies ahead. Instead, prepare yourself for the future through self-belief and learning. Much like someone who spends years at the gym working for a stronger body.
I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency.
But what do all these events you see in life today mean from a scientific perspective? Does science also agree with us that the past was better than now? Well, science says that during childhood, the brain has high levels of neural plasticity, meaning the brain can create new connections in response to experiences, allowing children to learn quickly and adapt to the environment. They learn how to deal with the challenges of nature and grow. This makes new challenges like a fascinating game for children. Also, children's brains are more sensitive to dopamine, a neurotransmitter related to the brain's reward system, making childhood experiences more enjoyable. For children, many new experiences are more thrilling. As we grow older, we have fewer new experiences, and this leads to less excitement. This change makes life seem darker from our perspective. Emotionally, children differ from adults. The emotions of childhood can be more intense due to the continuous growth of the brain and involved in emotional processing. Positive emotions are more abundant in childhood, finding positivity in every entertaining experience. However, in adulthood, the higher levels of stress, responsibility, and dealing with real-world problems can reduce the sense of excitement and pleasure, making even leisure activities less enjoyable. On the other hand, there's a psychological phenomenon called rosy retrospection, which suggests that in adulthood, we may recall childhood experiences more positively than they actually were. Understanding these factors helps us comprehend why childhood may seem better and more interesting than adulthood. Even though you have enjoyable leisure activities, everything appears monotonous and repetitive. In conclusion, despite all these explanations, it's essential to acknowledge that each person has unique life experiences. Many individuals find adulthood better than childhood. What do you think? Please share your thoughts.